Hey, what's going on, guys? Vista here. And how is the winter patch treating you guys so far? Any good things, bad things, bugs, anything you seen like that? Let me know on down there in the comments. So far, my experience has been pretty good with it. I think the game's finally starting to shape up in where we'd all like to see it. So today, what I want to talk to you about is our customization with the hit markers that came along with the winter patch. So let's move on over to our options, the gameplay tab. We're going to go to our advanced options and roll all the way down to the hit indicator section, starting right here. You notice that we now have several subcategories within the hit indicator section. Just for the basic part, we can mess with the size, and if you take a look right here in the middle of our screen over here to the right, that's going to allow us to really kind of check out what changes we're doing and how they're affecting our hit markers. We mess with the visibility, anything like that. I personally just kind of like to leave them at default. You also see here that we have the damage type based shape. What this does is allow us to know kind of on the fly what kind of damage we're doing to the enemy. So normally our hit markers would look just like this. If we turn this on, the more damage we do, the thicker they'll get. And just for demonstration purposes, I'll go ahead and kind of mess with the size here and show you how thick you can make those. Now, as we move down, we'll see three more categories: hit indicator color for headshots, and hit indicator color for kill shots. What this allows us to do is mess with the color. The hit indicator color is going to be anything body shots, limb shots, arms, legs, things like that. That's going to be the color for that. So we can mess with it, change it to whatever color we would like to see, and basically give us a pretty good idea what kind of shots we're getting. The next section will be the hit indicator color for headshots, and this is going to allow us to select a different color to indicate when we get a headshot on the enemy. And just the same, we can mess with these. And of course, if you saw my video yesterday, I showed you that you can utilize these codes, go into Windows Paint and find the color code that you want and plug that on in. Last but not least, we have the hit indicator color for kill shots. And that one's just going to do much the same, just allow us to change the color to whatever we want. Now, how do we go about selecting what color we want? Of course, you should pick something that's going to be visible for you, something that works well with your eye, that you can see at any time. Now, one suggestion that I will make is to kind of go with a theme. So what the heck am I talking about? What I kind of like to do with mine is I leave my hit indicator color normal, the white, right here. That's going to allow me to know if I got a body shot, anything like that. Now I will change my hit indicator color for headshots. I'm going to change that to a nice bright red. That's going to allow me to see when I get that headshot and know how much damage I've done to the enemy. And my hit indicator color for kill shots, I'm going to go ahead and change that over to a green right here. And now as I fire on the enemy, I know if I get a body shot, a headshot, and when I finally get the kill shot. Now what's great about the kill shot indicator, I've heard some complaints about this. I rather like that. If you mess with this and allow yourself to pick a good color, that's going to allow you to know when you finally killed the enemy and move on and not continue to shoot at them and basically waste your bullets, what ammunition you have left. And this will also bump up your accuracy stat if you use this to know once you've killed the enemy and you can stop. So back to the kind of pattern of colors I was talking about. The reason I go with the white, that's just kind of what I'm used to. I'm used to seeing that. Now red headshot's going to let me know when I've damaged them. And this green, it's just kind of this mental thing for me. Green, go, means, you know, stop shooting, move on to the next enemy. Now a different pattern that I would also suggest would be to change it to something a little bit like this with green. So now as I shoot the enemy, I know that I've hit him in the body. I'm going to get this white indicator here. As we move on, I get a headshot on him. That's going to allow me to know green. Green as in a green street light. or a stoplight, that's going to let me know that I can push on him. I've done a lot of damage to him. As long as I haven't taken a large amount of damage myself, I know that I can pretty much come out on top of that gunfight, especially if it's 1 versus 1. And as we move on to the red color for the kill shot, that means stop, just like that signal light. Green means go, push him. Red means I can stop and move on to a different attack. So really it's going to come down to personal preference for you. I would just suggest to kind of come up with some sort of pattern that, you know, mentally in the fight it'll be easy for you to recognize and come out on top. So anyways, guys, I hope you found this helpful. Would love to hear from you what patterns you've come up with. So go ahead and leave those on down in the comments, and appreciate you guys watching. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one.